Hi everyone, let's talk about clarifying the source of your relationship problems. You know, it's easy for people to misunderstand where their problems really lie, and it's also quite easy for people to get caught up in the symptoms, e.g. we're bickering all the time and arguing endlessly, rather than what's the source, what's the root cause of that? For example, what's the tension behind the arguments? So I'm going to identify for you 6 really key, very broad areas for you to look at and search for answers. And I will throw up some questions on the screen so that you've got some good questions to ask yourself for each area. Number 1, individual happiness. If one or both of you isn't happy within your own life or within your relationship with yourself, then you're not going to have the best relationship that you could have. And actually the knock-on effect can be quite profound and may really just stem from your individual happiness rather than anything that's actually wrong with your relationship itself. Number 2, team mentality. Do you and your partner tend to be more individual focused rather than team focused on the whole? If so, chances are you're kind of doing a bit of a tug of war and also potentially drifting apart. Number 3, smart emotional intimacy. This means having conversations that aren't superficial, but rather really deep, meaningful, productive, harmonious, uplifting, and compassionate. Number 4, genuine physical intimacy. It's got to be frequent, sincere, playful, loving, and fun. If it's not, then maybe it's just kind of empty, and that's a sign that something is not quite right. Number 5, closing the gaps. Are you distracted from your partner and all they mean to you in your life together by things around the globe that are pulling your attention, things that aren't really important? If so, you want to consider getting rid of those distractions or at least minimizing them. Number 6, your goals, their goals, shared goals. You should have individual and shared goals that you're both working towards, and these should be clarified, encouraged, and worked towards. Once you've identified how you'd rather things were, you then need to take steps to move you closer towards those objectives. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.